What is up? What is up, friends? Hello. Okay, I want to do a little bit of a tarot reading today because my inner child is really coming out today, and we're gonna let her. We're gonna honor that, and we are going to let that girl shine because she deserves it. And I want to help spread the magic. I want to help other people unlock their gifts, their innate, beautiful, magical gifts. And if if this initiates that, then I will have done my job. And if you are someone who already knows that you're so magical and powerful, I know I definitely use these tarot readings as encouragement from where I'm at, just to get me through until I know that I've made it. And right now is a moment that I feel like I've made it. And things like these tarot cards, tarot readings online have helped me get there. And it helped me feel like I'm not alone. So I think that's a beautiful community to take part in, and in any way that I can help other people find their gifts, by all means, I will do it. I will do it. So I got 2 cards already. I got the 10 of Swords. It was reversed. I don't know much about the reversals, but 10 of Swords. And then I got a 7 of Cups. Hello. I'll get at least... Okay, here's a couple more. Those ones. Okay. Let's do this for now. Alright, and then I got the 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Okay. Excuse me, 6 of Wands, not the 4 of Wands. 6 of Wands. All of this is giving me, first of all, with the 10 of Swords, there's some stuff coming to an end right now, and I can definitely feel that in my own life as well. Something is over, and I think it just now became over. Like, either you have just decided that you're done with a certain cycle, or you just broke a cycle. I think you just broke a cycle. And I'm seeing so much prosperity coming from it after that. So we have then the 7 of Cups. This is like, you have an abundance of choice at this time, and be careful not to get too stuck on making the right choice. You definitely are gonna know what the right choice is, but don't let superficial type things cloud your judgment. Go after what you really want. Because if what you're wanting to gain, if there's something that's distracting you from the real thing, take the real thing, because those other things will come too. If it's meant to come to you, and you'll know. Okay, and then we got the 6 of Wands. I'm gonna have to double check the meaning of this one, but with the 3 of Cups coming out also, I'm getting a feeling that you're about to be sharing this new time with some people that you love. That you're about to... Okay, and then this is like, low-key, it's like, there's people coming along with you, and you're like victorious in this battle. Let me go ahead and read what the 6 of Wands is. Yeah. Okay. Signifies success and the public recognition of it. It urges being open to receiving praise. Oh, honey. Yeah, so you just fought a really hard battle. And I think you're at the point now, and maybe that's what... Okay, alright, you know what's actually super, super cool? On one of these, this is the second card that came out. On one of these is this little wreath guy here. And then on this one is this little wreath here. So it's like I think this is one of your choices. You, like, in all of those choices that we have right here, it looks like you could choose a lot of things, a lot of different options. But I think you know what it is, okay? Whatever this wreath symbolizes for you. I think now it's time for you to really just drop being scared and actually be okay with, yeah, receiving recognition for the hard-ass work that you've been doing. Because I know whatever collective that I'm tapping into, and obviously it's brand new, so if you're here, hello, hi, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Leslie, and I hope that you like this enough to stick along and continue to hang out with me, but don't choose to be scared. Don't choose any scared options. Like, you know what it is? I think let that fear go, because it's only ever held you back, and keeping yourself in the shadows is the best way to keep yourself hidden and maybe not tapping into the highest potential that you could be. And then we got the Three of Cups, and that's really exciting. It feels like if you're somebody who hasn't really had anybody to share your joy with, it really feels like that's coming, that's gonna be here, and I bet that you kind of already have this inkling, and it's just bridging that gap. So this is gonna come as soon as you're ready to let it. As soon as you're ready to let it. Keep putting yourself into uncomfortable positions and new vulnerable situations, because I feel like this is, in order, like, when we are able to put that hold down that we've had on life, that's when we're in a position to let new in, and that's a really exciting place to be in. So if something's coming to an end for you, we obviously aren't going to choose an ending without recognizing that there is a beginning. So baby, like, we're ending, and then immediately we know that something is coming, and it's just up to us to choose the right thing. And that is something that's gonna be celebrated. And you already know the right way to go. It's just about taking that action, sticking to your guns, baby. And great things are really about to start coming. All right, so let's do a little bit more. Maybe what, it looks like this is actually pretty linear, so let's see let's see what we need to know about what's coming up. What do I need to know about what's coming up? Did that just flip or no? I feel like something flipped. It did not. What do we need to know? Or, yeah, let's see what we need to know. And what'll help us get to that highest potential. We're on a path. We want to make sure that we're making the right decisions. What do we need to know about that? What energy do we need to be in? I need to get more decks. This is the only deck I have right now. Okay, something wanted to, okay, hello. Oh, hello. Ace of Pentacles, hello. Hello. Ace of Pentacles, Pentacles represent monetary value, and the Ace is something brand new. So I think, and perhaps it is having had, with this timeline right here, this is like the reward for choosing it. So in honoring your highest self, you're then in turn being honored, and some abundance and wealth is about to be coming in, my sweet, sweet dear. This looks like, feels about like 3 months from now, 3 to 4 months from now. that this is going to be coming into play. So there's some things still being acted out around here, and obviously things take time. Which is crazy, right? Because in our minds, things can go so quickly, but then it feels like it takes such a long time for those things to pan out in the material world. It's insane. It's like a lag, and it gets super annoying. But it's and like it's hard, but like that's what makes these types of things great. Is kind of just as a reminder that hey, I'm on a journey, and it's like a motivation to keep going for me anyway. So we're gonna be getting the Ace of Pentacles. We're about to be divinely rewarded for our divine journey that we're taking, because no one ever told us we had to do this. No one said that we had to do this, but here we are, out here taking a chance, taking a leap of faith into the unknown. And bitch, that's scary, but it becomes worth it, and then it becomes easier to continue down that path, whether it's just with us physically feeling better, like within our bodies, or that manifesting out into the real world. Eventually both of those things happen if you stay on the path long enough. And I just noticed something earlier. I opened up my black pen, and it has always got stuff on the side here that always gets on me. Look it, I got a perfect smiley face. That's so cute. It's a perfect little smiley face. Hello. So somebody's here watching over you today. Okay, there's some presence around here. You're not alone. You are not alone. There are people looking out for you, okay? Okay, do we want anything else to come out of here? What else do they need to know? What does this collective need to know? A few things, apparently. Let's see what this says. Ooh, hello. Alright, baby. We got the 5 of Swords. And I know that this is very symbolic of winning some kind of conflict, whether that's internal or external. And it feels like it's external. So you just... And maybe that's to go along with this death here, but you just won a really big battle. You were just victorious in a huge battle. And I just want to, this makes me want to also say, take a rest. Like, that feels like that was a lot of energy that was exerted in that. You are victorious, and there's a part of you that knows it, but the other part of you is so exhausted. Give yourself a little bit of a break. And know that, like, you just did some really hard shit, and like, congratulations. That's I mean, a lot of people don't make it that far. A lot of people turn away in the eyes of conflict. So I mean, you just did something fantastic, because right after that I got Justice in reverse, baby, and we all know what justice means. I'm not sure the reversal. Okay, reverse means, justice itself means equity, rightness, probity, executive, which just means people got what they needed. We got what we needed, or things are balanced-ish. Things are becoming more balanced in our favor. In the reverse position, says law in all departments, bigotry, excessive severity, or severity. No, there's not even a T. Severy? I don't know if that's the right word. If that's the right word. Excessive severy? Severy? Maybe not everything needs to be cut out at this time. Maybe you have you've been maybe working towards a position and doing everything you can to get there. It's possible that some of those things can stay based on your feelings toward it and your intuition around it. It's possible that some of those things can stay. I feel like that's going to be really specific to you guys, to each person. Law in all departments. So this perhaps was a bit in working through all of these things. Maybe you went a little bit crazy on cutting shit out to make sure you got where you went. Maybe some of those things can stay or come back or fall back. It's just kind of up to what you want to introduce back into your life and what's working with not being around. Next, I got two more after this. The Three of Wands and the Two of Swords. So, Three of Wands. He's looking out over... I thought I smelled coffee. He's looking out over this water. Three of Wands. Wands is our magic. So it's kind of our internal stuff. Three of Wands. Looking over. Feels kind of alone. But that you're collecting this innate magicness. Let's go ahead and read this one. Alright, the 3 is a sign of progress. The plan is in place and starting to be implemented. Alright, so on this current step that we're at right now, I think we've worked towards the direction that we want to be in. And that the plan's in progress, we just haven't gotten to see kind of the fruits of it yet. But like we know what I think that we know what this is. And this is kind of the vision that we've had for ourselves. And we haven't seen it yet, but we can feel that it's starting. Like, the thing that we've been working towards is starting. That's the first time I've heard that train honk. I just moved into this place like 2 days ago, and I haven't heard that train honk yet until just now. That's crazy. So this is definitely where you could use some reassurance. Is you've been working. You haven't got to see it yet. So maybe you're questioning a little bit, but it's in progress. Oh. It's in progress, and I think it's gonna be coming soon. Just keep yourself open, keep yourself aligned to your highest vibration, and it's coming to you, baby. So take a rest and know that it's coming. All right, the last one that I have for right now, and I might pull more, I'm not sure yet. The Two of Swords. Swords. They are like... Wands are our magic. Swords is like an attack. Is it like an attack? It doesn't feel like an attack. Oh, give me the swords. Just give me the swords. I don't want to say anything wrong. Air, intellect, logic, power. Gotcha. So this is what we're stepping into. That's why it's so scary. This is actually, I think this is what we've kind of been afraid of. I feel like we have tiptoed our way around, and we've been deep in our wands energy. I feel like, definitely like because our Wand's energy is going to get us really far. That's what we've kind of relied on. And I think our openness, and because I've gotten a lot of swords, even this Justice card has a sword on it. I've gotten, if you count the Justice card, I've had, there's the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, and then the Justice with the sword on it. I think this is what we've been a little bit scared of, and I like that it's been kind of slowly incorporated. Oh, and this sword that I just got. But this is something that's been slowly incorporated. I think being in our Wand's energy has not really allowed us to step into our Sword's energy as much as we need to be. It's possible that we have like villainized that sword energy, the power and the intellect, and I think we've seen people abuse it so much that we've kind of strayed away from it a little bit ourselves. But I think our willingness to step into it is what is accumulating all of this success that we're about to be receiving. Like the plan's in place, and we're now like being rewarded with this Two of Swords energy, and it's brand new. So yeah, there's gonna be like challenging decisions, but like you are so emotionally connected, it feels like, to this process specifically, to yourself and this process specifically. Your willingness to step into it is what is damn, I think this is what we're actually being called to look at next. Like, all of this stuff has been working for us, and obviously we're working in the right direction, but I think now it's kind of time to make a decision, actually. Whichever path you take, you're going to be rewarded because you're doing this work. You're gonna see the fruits of your labor. But it is time. I think we're being called now to make, I mean, if somebody needs an ultimatum, if this is to do with a person, or if this is to do with a cycle, or a coping mechanism, like if there's something in our lives that right now needs an ultimatum, like it's time to make a choice. It's time something has to be cut off here. And choose the path that aligns highest to you. You know, it's actually a very difficult, this feels like a very difficult situation. Like we want something so badly, but we also might also have to let it go at the same time. So maybe this is something we've put off a little bit. This might be something that we've put off a little bit. Like, obviously we're still slowly working towards it, but it feels like we used to be barreling towards this, and now we've kind of slowed down a little bit recently because we don't want to make this decision, but we have to. And it's coming to time we know that we have to. And that's gonna suck. I mean, what comes from having had made this decision, and that's gonna be the last card. What comes from making this hard decision right now? the Two of Wands, and he's holding the world in his hands, is what that looks like to me. Two of Wands, and he's holding the world in his hands. If that's not symbolic for a globe for the earth, then that is like some kind of magical orb. Regardless, it's in his hands. And I think this is the beginning of really claiming your life for your own and making it exactly what you want it to be. Even if we have to let this thing go. But part of me feels like in letting that go, we are also receiving it. I mean, like, I think that is symbolic for some real fucking power. Like, you might let this thing go and then it might just come right back to you, you know? Like, if this is a person, it's gonna be a person for the example. But whatever it is, it feels like a person. It doesn't have to be a person. But in making this decision, whether you are choosing this thing or letting go of this thing, and then maybe you're choosing something and letting go of something else. Regardless, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at right now, this is a really important decision for you, for your story, and you feel it, and that's why it's hard. It's been difficult to make, but I want to tell you, after having made this decision, your strength and your bond with yourself is just gonna be so, you're just going to feel so empowered because you're really taking life in your own hands at this point. And I think this is telling you, baby, that you're gonna be rewarded, that you're going to feel that empowerment. That's all I can feel from this holding the world in his hands. Is that after making this decision, like, you're gonna feel so empowered. And that's like something lifelong. And that's why it's so important. Like, it's scary, but baby, like, think about it in a magical sense. Like, when we're caught up in our own stories, this stuff feels really hard and scary, but look at it as like the world of magic, sweet pea. You're doing this shit. You're a magic girl or boy. I'm saying girl because I'm just used to it, but yo, girl. I don't know. But that is what I'm feeling. This feels really exciting and strong and powerful. And baby, like, that is you. That's you. Like, I don't think you realize. Hello, confirmation burp. That's what I'm talking about. Don't underestimate yourself. Keep in mind that we are magical human beings. Keep in mind that you are a magical human being. Don't let the world stuff, the physical reality, don't let that get in your head, because I know you know that at the end of the day, you're always gonna have you, and that is the most empowering, I think, that you can be, is really just being okay with coming home to you at night every day. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, and whatever work you have been doing, I'm happy to be meeting you here. I wish I would have known more about your process thus far, but I'm so happy to be meeting you here. And if this resonated with you, please give me a like, give me a subscription, and give me a comment. I'm not gonna, I don't like really asking for that. Maybe I won't continue to do it, but I would love to continue to see you and continue to work with this energy, because I think it's pretty powerful, And I'm so proud of you. And yeah, thanks for letting me read for you. Thanks for being here. And whatever all this is, know you're not alone. And even if it is just you, you're still not alone. Tap into that, and keep going, baby. You got it. All right. I love you, and I'll see you later, and goodbye.